Army job. Sir! Where? Peso?
Ugly to kill in front of the little ones. What happened here? Who was he?
Neff. The children called him father. This is his house. This is his house!
You are injured?
I don't give a shit. The Roman hag who did this leaves by boat for Alexandria today. Help me feed her to the crocodiles, one piece at a time.
I can go alone. No need for you to bloody yourself, father.
It has to be me!
Is your need worth leaving the children unprotected?
Destroy her name, Bayek of Siwa.
I need to move quickly, or this monster will flee Memphis. Zenu can find a ship with colored sails faster than I can.
Hurry, hurry! We'll be leaving soon.
You there! Stop!
The guards here are vigilant.
Guards! An interloper has boarded my ship! My men will gut you if you damage my smallest fingernail!
To arms! No aid now!
Keep your distance! I will make sacrifice to you, Pluto, if you spare me. Dates, figs, a black pig. Keep your distance! My men will gut you if you damage my smallest fingernail!
Kawit has a vengeance now. It quiets her heart.
شديد؟ عام حجنون.
Forgive me.
خروف فيو. حياتنا بس؟
It's your own fault. You've been hiding opium from us. What did you think the commander would do?
Gentlemen, there is no need for further hostility. You are Mahu, right?
How do you know my name?
Nothing much happens in Keke I do not know about. Your wife...
Enough! Fine, you can carry on, but remember we have the girl. Any further trouble and she disappears.
Do you need help?
A Medjay. I am Merit Ma'at, the village leader. Ah, do not worry about them. They are just middlemen for Ptolemy's soldiers. I have an understanding with their commander. Opium and honey for protection of the village. He is the one we have to worry about.
Sounds like they took a hostage.
Ha! Just like the Medjay of old. If you want to be a hero, they took her to the nearby military camp. If she still lives, you will find her there.
I'll return with her soon, Merit Ma'at. And then you can decide if I am a hero.
Ah, yeah, Heru! Oh! Oh, Ben! Oh. Aher Heru? Oh! Heru, Binet!
Oh.
Binet!
Oh. Oh. This area is off limits.
Something is going on. Weapons ready, File. Hey now.
Hey! Afraid to face me? Coward!
Hey!
Who's that?
Eat this, you shit!
Hey, Leon,
Die, die!
Take no time.
a mighty blow, sir.
Get the fire going!
This must be the kidnapped girl. She is drugged, but still breathing. I have to get her out of here.
Who shot them?
Who shot that?
Hey, hold on.
No way you can dodge it now! You cannot escape!
Hey, hold on.
I must come!
Whoa. Are you okay? You were drugged.
Yes. Thank you. Gods! The commander was going to put me on the next opium shipment. Send me somewhere. Far away.
The commander? Do you know where he is?
I think he left the camp on a ship. That's all I remember. I'm sorry.
All right. Go and show yourself to Merit Ma'at. Do not let any soldier see you. I should return to Merit Ma'at also. I need to talk to her about the commander.
Yeah, Haru taught.
Lecheru!
Whoa.
Getting tired? There!
Hey!
Time to die! You're finished!
Ha, Bane!
Medjay, I heard you freed the girl.
The commander was not at the camp, but we should deal with him. Tell me everything you know.
The local soldiers and middlemen I can deal with. But the commander, he is vicious. A murderer. I dare not confront him. Years ago, he took another hostage. My own daughter. There was no Medjay to save us then. He killed her to assure our compliance. For the village's sake, I did nothing.
I've got an idea how to get to him. The shipments of opium go along the river. I will follow them, find him, and end your agreement.
Then may Horus guide your blade, Medjay. Sink it deep. Do not be merciful. The commander is guilty as set.
How did this all happen?
We grow honey and opium. They are commodities the army found impossible to ignore. At first, they tried to take over the village. Some of our men resisted. They were branded rebels and traitors, and hunted down. Those that were not killed fled north.
Wabet Krab. Nah. Gerusen aswere hier. Nikeli. Sejerie.
They will attack on sight here.
Hey,
Too slow! There you are! I'll have your guts out!
رحيم شعال من انت عويه سمع
I will
شعال
return it later.
الحمل هي قس خعال
Must be careful now.
Why does the commander tolerate?
You heard the way. What?
hey. What?
I'll kill you! Stop! Stop you there! Hey, got you!
There is a sweet smell hanging in the air. Opium. This is the right ship. A manifest. The ship unloads at Memphis. That is where I will find the commander. Memphis. The commander terrorizing Kayaka will be somewhere in the city. Probably near a dock. I should not be seen in this area.
Hey, wait. Worms, take you! Shield me! We cannot enjoy the afterlife. Planning his way out of this current. Too close.
You are beginning to alarm me!
I am a son! I see you! Nothing gets through. Give me time to get clear!
The murderous Neketiadet is dead. But what is this about Merit Ma'at's daughter? She might still be alive. Right here in Memphis.
Easy shot, well in range! can take him down!
Servine! Potrobnie help
Stop! Stop, you dead! I'll stitch! Hey, got you!
Baba, Reda!
Got you!
Fiaten, Jeho!
Protect me for me! I'll kill you! Give me time to get clear!
Whoa. Greetings, Nebet. Are you the commander's daughter?
I am. May I help you?
I am the bearer of strange news. But you must believe me. Your mother still lives.
My mother? I was abandoned as a child. How could that be? Who are you?
I have something here you should read. Take your time. Decide what to do. Your mother is at Kayaka, to the south. She misses you. If you do return to her, tell her that her Medjay friend fulfilled his heroic task.
Move out of the
همسة هر أوياس جهاز
You are either very brave or very foolish, setting foot back here.
Nefertari, isn't it? 1,000 blessings are long overdue.
Bastard! Naked Iadet!
That was Rujek's wife. Did you expect anything less? This way, Bayek. And bring along your 1,000 blessings. You will need them.
I feel bad for her. But it had to be done.
You look well. Better than the last time I found you. Are you just better at killing now?
Rudjek was only the beginning.
Yes, your hunt. The Heron.
Where are you taking me?
To make amends with Anubis.
Amends? I do not know what you're talking about.
Of course. How could you? You left the moment you woke. You know, all the natron for Egypt is collected here. We send it mostly to Memphis, to cover the bodies of the dead.
Your hands. The cracks and calluses are getting worse, Nevid.
It's the slabs.
I know. I will have you switched with someone at the pools.
Natron has other uses, though. I could use it to disinfect a wound. Or wash the stains of blood off my hands, for example. It looks better, Neb. I will have one of my aides bring something for the pain.
And my brother?
Recovering. He needs rest.
You do not need to remind me. Why are so many of your people ailing?
Because Anubis is displeased. Ever since you left, the torches by his shrines have lost their flame. Today, Bayek, not tomorrow. This requires your attention. Good. This way. We are no longer protected.
From what? The wrath of Anubis?
Whatever it is, we have suffered grave injuries trying to reignite them. Some have even vanished. It has become clear that Anubis demands your appeal, and yours alone.
Semu.
Dio. صوت خير.
أخي تشمسية نجفين
إني سجليت نجهين
I'll ignite the torches and end this curse, or omen, or whatever it is.
You would do well to, if you ever hope to appease Anubis and gain my pardon.
Sophia, give some frankincense to the men at the pool, would you? I don't need to tell you to be careful.
There are 3 shrines. One to the south, one atop the natural well, and one inside the bent pyramid. You know your way to that one.
Oh!
One of the torches of Anubis should be here. This torch has fallen over. Where's the head? This fence is broken. Was there a struggle? There is blood here. Someone fell, or was pushed. Nefertari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. There's the torch head. It must have fallen from the ledge when the torch was tipped over.
Is Hanek Shadow?
deduk ani khayet.
Charms. This should do it. All I need to do now is light it. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name.
It must be you, Bayek. You must prove your worth to Anubis.
shrine. One of the torches must be here. There is blood on these linens. Someone hung these. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why? Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That was no simple task. There are other forces at work here. Oh, this rotting meat gives off an attractive stench. Is someone luring predators here?
Hey now! Finished!
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Stay with me.
Die, Magos!
Shield me! I must get away!
Cover my escape, brothers!
Whoa. gatekeeper of the Duat. I honor your name. That is the last torch. I should return to Nefertari. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why?
Nachte, hier en back.
What news do you bring?
The torch is burned with a relentless flame.
Then I pray Anubis will grant us pardon.
There were charms left beside each one. Does that mean anything to you?
Beside the torches?
Most likely to ward off the omen.
I will keep my eyes open. In the meantime, some rebels nearby need treatment. I normally make the trips, but I am needed here. Sufia has offered to go in my place, but only if you escort her.
It will be done.
Bayek, I hope this hunt of yours ends soon. Before you cannot return from what you have become. Meet Sufia by the northern entrance. You will find her there at night.
We'll be ready if they try anything.
Get ready to move out. I'll wet my blade with their blood. Leave it to me, Harry.
Track the enemy. I will push on. Extract the enemy. I will push on.
Not going anywhere.
I will push on.
Harry, get back.
get the feeling we're not alone.
Break me out, will you?
Whoa.
Child of chaos.
Been here a
You're Bayekasiwa, aren't you? I've heard stories of the Medjay who crossed the desert. I am Theodorus, one of many who rebel against the Phylakitai.
Is that what landed you in this cage?
Yes, a failed attack. I am hunting Daratos, a ruthless general of Ptolemy, with a hatred for Egyptians. A killer of mothers, and fathers, and children. I won't rest until his body is food for the worms. Would you lend your sword?
Gladly. Your plight is true.
Good joy. We will regroup with my men in Bacchius. Come along. Get through!
I can hit the target! Clear the way!
Whoa. How does a Greek find himself fighting an Egyptian cause?
My father was Egyptian. My mother, Greek. Long ago, a day came when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body and pledged to rid Egypt of men like Daratos. And we nearly did. We found his camp, but they had greater numbers. We were forced to disband. I was captured by a scouting convoy and beaten into giving up our retreat point.
But you instead led them into a trap. Clever.
We will take shelter here and wait for the right moment to strike.
We are the ones!
I will finish you.
Easy shot, well in range! I can hit the target!
Face the threat. I knew my brothers would rescue me, but I did not know the Medjay from Siwa would be among them too. You are rather celebrated amongst my group. We spent years tracking Rujik. I will get briefed.
Dogs! They've sent out scouting groups. Theodoros! Daratos has left the camp.
Daratos is gone. Neck! He continues to elude me.
What should we do?
Let's be smart. We have an opportunity to claim 2 victories with 1 swift strike. We need to wait for Daratos to return to camp. I've learned his personal scribe has stayed behind in Caranis. We'll be targeted if we so much as take a piece nearby. You are unknown to them. Bring the scribe to us. He'll tell us what we need to know.
How do I find him?
At night, he rests within the courtyard.
Sandstorm
During the
coming.
day, you can find him working around the temple, or at the terrace overlooking the lake. He dresses elegantly, and due to our failed attack, now has guards in tow. He'll be hard to miss.
Heresy is a shit.
accent. Neferu! I saw you with the Phylakitai of Karanis. Are you a protector?
I am. Is there something wrong?
Please, we need your help. Yesterday, my husband witnessed something frightening. Soldiers dragged a poor man beneath the temple. Then he heard screams. We're already hungry because there's no grain. Now I'm terrified the soldiers will take my husband. We don't know who we can trust. Not even the Phylakitai.
Let me talk to your husband. Where can I find him?
He's a stone mason working near the temple. Please be careful. The soldiers mustn't see you talk to him. Oh, παιδες!
Must you follow me around everywhere?
Strict orders from the General. We are not to leave your side.
He's overreacting. I am safe here.
Derato.
Scribe himself. Drunk and dead to the world. It won't be long before he comes to. I need to bring him back to Theodorus.
Ουδεπόποτε εόρακα τι αυτήν αφρονία.
Who is it?
Κυρίου εδώ με παραγίγνεστε τάχα. Ό,τι μωρία.
Who are you?
This is what that culture means. The death of Egypt and Egyptians. They take our gods and turn them into abominations. Serapis. Half Greek, half Egyptian, all whore of Alexandria.
Yes.
And who does all the work
There.
on top of Egypt? Egyptians, of course. Our brother died while working on the temple.
High position, Gere.
Yeah.
Half Greek, half Egyptian, all whore of Alexandria. And who does all the work to build Greece on top of Egypt?
Gotta tell them to pile the grain. Those priests are wrecking everything.
Whoa.
I'm gonna throw up.
Whoa.
The scribe is the key to learning Deratos' schedule. Go to Karanis and bring him to us.
Look it!
That is him. Well done. We will find out what he knows. In the meantime, we must prepare our attack. Some of our brothers are stationed just west of Soknopayu. Meet with them, and wait for my arrival. We will put an end to that Nekatiadet.
A scribe who knows his way around Karanis.
Meet the others.
Ratos, where is he? That name means nothing to me. Don't think us fools. Please, stop.
Then talk. We'll break your finger.
Have you come to see me about the rebels? Later tonight, by the northern entrance. I'll be waiting for you there. Have you come to see me about the rebels? We don't make the trips until sundown. Come see me then, by the northern entrance. Good to see you, Namrud.
Nefertari sent reinforcements, I see.
His name is Bayek, a dear friend of Nefertari's. I've asked him to come along and he graciously accepted.
I suppose we all do.
I hear you are in some trouble. I owe a favor to Nefertari.
If it's as you say, follow me and stay close. We've got quite a journey ahead. The path to the mine was clear, but that doesn't mean it will be on the way back. Be ready for anything.
You seem uneasy, Namrud. Why the hesitance?
I don't like straying from the plan. These lands are teeming with dangers. Bandits, soldiers, the wild. It's why we make the trips at night. Helps avoid trouble.
Where are you camped?
In an abandoned fort to the west. Our point of retreat.
Retreat from what?
An attack on a nearby encampment. There were more soldiers than we thought. Lost a lot of good men.
How many wounded?
Enough. That's why being close to the mine is so important. The healers work wonders. We are lucky Nefertari allows these deals. She has a pure heart, risks her neck. The mine belongs to the regime after all. We should be out of harm's way once we cross that bridge. This is it. When we get inside, I will need your help to tend to the wounded while Sufia prepares the natron. I pray we have not lost more men.
I will set up. Bayek, follow Namrut. He will show you what to do.
These men, move them to the rear, by the kilns. This way, we will line them up. It will be easier for Sufia.
They need you more than I do right now.
The band is much smaller than I imagined.
I'm so cold.
Small, but united. We fight for one another. I am merely one of them, spared by the gods this time.
Careful!
Their wounds are severe, but they'll live if Sufia is anything like Nefertari.
You and Nefertari are old friends.
Something like that. She saved my life after I killed Rudjek.
You are the one that killed Rudjek, huh? I cannot believe it.
By the gods, the brazier! The fire will alert the regime! They have found us!
Rebels! Move in! Leave none alive! Archers, ready your arrows! Kill the wounded last! It is useless to fight. You are outmatched. Lay down your weapons, and we will make it quick.
I would rather stick my sword down your throat.
Those who oppose Ptolemy's reign, die!
It's Sufia. She lit the brazier. Why would she draw the soldiers to us? I will go check on the others. Go do something about Sufia.
No! Stay away from me! You are a murderer!
Talk! The omens. It was you. Why?
Rudjek, I loved him. He promised me a better life. You took him from me.
Now I see. You're Rudjek's mistress. Well, your fucking lover killed my son. I feel nothing for you.
You are meant to die. Ah!
What a shame. Such a pretty girl. There's no room for pretty in our war.
Death drives us to do things we regret.
She tricked us both.
Your men?
The pile of dead gets bigger. We will treat the survivors. No time to fetch another healer.
Stonemason, your wife has been to see me.
Shh! How did you get up here? By a moon, that woman interferes. I told her. What can we do? Just act normal. Yeah, that's it. Stay normal.
Calm yourself. She said you saw soldiers take someone below the temple.
Yes. No! Yes. Okay, it's true. It wasn't the first time. But yesterday was different. There were screams that would wake the gods themselves. So many screams. Now please, just leave me alone before someone sees you. Just act normal.
Should be. This looks like the place the stonemason told me about. By a moon. What has been done here? Someone called the Butcher is strong-arming farmers. I need to find him. I should follow this trail of loot. Bathing Sobek. Bathing must be in water. A Sobek in water.
Ηλιθιώτης ανθρώπων, ούκ έχει πέρας.
There's a Sobek ruin not far from here. The butcher's loot could be nearby. Those are guards. This must be the place. The bathing. Those are guards.
What?
Those are guards. This must be the place.
There you are. That's it.
Hey.
Trying to lose me. Shit. Mine now.
Crocodile! Crocodile!
Those are guards. This must be the place. The bathing Sobek should be close.
Hey now!
You will pay, corpse. You face the boatman this day. Got you!
What?
Die!
is an engraving on the chest depicting Soknopayo. That is a village west of here. The coins are in bags normally used to store grain. Did this come from a storehouse?
Φωνή σας, θα
Α, μπορώ καλώς. Είναι από φανήν, πολέμου κρύξαστε.
Respondon imeon onat. Everyone, be careful. The
Hanecheru.
Hanecheru.
That is a lot of guards for a simple storehouse. But this must be the place. I have to get past them if I want answers. Best not to draw attention here.
You will not escape!
Who am I?
Heresy is a shit.
بديتو أني خيط.
ها أمون ساتي يردني أني.
Better not break anything.
Hang on.
Dead, you shit!
Rip you to shreds.
Tough horse, son, run! Here, bed.
Nachte.
The butcher will be nearby. What are these goons hiding?
I hear they took his arm at the butcher's order. I guess we are caught.
Hey, what?
You die.
Give me a hand over here.
You're a corpse!
Ledger entries showing payments for grain. Huh. The butcher is not paying the farmers even enough to live. I need to find information on where he is. More grain. The poor are starving while the rich fill their storehouses. This has to stop. I should keep looking around. Ah, this is it. The butcher is in the villa nearby. It is time this butcher and I had a talk.
Army cub.
Ahaku! Sao naun retat?
Ha, Beam!
Everyone! Be careful! The curse of Watchet! Snakes! Near the villa at night!
Speak properly.
Ah. Here's the Vlaka who's been messing with my business. We were just discussing you.
You've been stealing grain from Fayum, starving people for profit.
You're not from Fayum, are you? Your speech reeks of the countryside.
That grain belongs on Egyptian tables.
You naive backwater Malakia. I take orders from above. If not me, someone else will do this. This is business. People pay what they owe, or I take it. It's not personal. I give you a choice now. Leave me alone and live, or die here.
Others thought the way that you do. Then they murdered my son. Everything is personal. You filthy Nekatiadet! You ends here.
God, take care of this.
May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
Fellow Greek!
What, Gus? What are you talking about?
Greeks and Egyptians have lost harmony with each other. The gods are displeased because of it. I'm Nanefer, and I don't know if I'm Greek or Egyptian. I'm an orphan.
Lost harmony? What do you mean?
The Egyptian goddess Wadjet is sending snakes into Greek quarters at night. Only Greeks have been killed. We are out of balance. See for yourself. Just north of the villa.
Okay. I will look into this, Cass. That was harder than it should have been. Neck. What was that? The gods are rumbling. It came from just north of here. Must have something to do with this curse. What happened here? I should ask around. A snake!
Another foreigner cursed by Wadjet. That is 3 this week. Those useless Greeks had it coming, if you ask me. But what do I know? I am just the lowly Egyptian caretaker who cleans up after the naked Yadet.
Hey, be careful what you say. People have died. I need to look around.
What you need to look at is the color of your skin, son.
Harmony is what we need. Not more senseless judgment.
Look, some of us have built a shrine in a cave under what is left of the Great Temple. Why don't you come and honor Wadjet with us? Egyptians have to stick together.
Maybe I will, after I look around. Ah, I can smell the burnt flesh. This man was pinned down and died in the blaze. The structure is badly damaged. I cannot go any further. The trail leads outwards. I should look around the courtyard.
Hang on. The end has come.
Thirion and Medinse. Ite. Oh, Gertie, Ange.
These jars are the same as the ones I saw in the Greek area. They are breeding the snakes here. Gods, I hate snakes. Ah! Snakes again! Why did it have to be snakes? They are breeding the snakes here. Gods, I hate snakes. An elaborate shrine to the serpent goddess Wadjet. By the sound of it, you will not have to find the caretaker after all. He has already found me.
He is inside! Get him when he comes out! He cannot escape!
Caretaker, the snakes were yours.
You serve Greeks? Come on then, you worthless Ionian slave! Do you master...
This is what Ptolemy has done to Egypt. A land out of balance, full of hatred and strife. At least I can rescue the hostage. He's being held by the caretaker's men at Panu. The caretaker is using the goddess to kill Greeks. Why such hatred? Aya would be sad. It is just as Nanifer warned through his stutter. Egypt has lost harmony. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. The caretaker's hideout must be up ahead. Whoa.
What it? He's going to be sacrificed to Wadjet when the caretaker gets here. Blood sacrifice? Our ancestors followed the true path before it was corrupted by false teaching. That's why Wadjet abandoned us to the bastard Greeks.
Well, at least he won't escape. You beat him so badly, he's lying in his own blood. He can't even stand.
Stupid Greek! He had it coming. He hasn't even stopped.
Fresh fruit, grain, wine. These must be gifts from the caretaker to his men. Can you stand?
Thank Serapis you're here. I don't think so. They beat me.
Be still. I will carry you out. The smell of rotting flesh. The body looks to be a Greek. It has been here a while. That explains the smell. He was struck down from behind.
Aha! There! I will kill him!
Another of the green Wadjet masks. Another of the green Wadjet masks. Whoa. Can you walk?
They beat me. They beat me because they thought I'm Greek.
Wait. What happened to your stutter?
I was scared when I first met you. It makes me stutter.
By the gods, is nothing true. Well, you are alive, Nanifer. Be thankful.
I'm alive, but Egypt is out of balance. You must know, Medjay, the law is harmony between all peoples. May Serapis unite us all.
That is the end of the Caretaker's cult. But Nanifer is right. Egypt is out of balance. And that is the Order of Ancients doing. Whoa.
I keep trying to make sense of the Greek currencies, but we never had that in the village. I do not trust them. I mean, how could something so small be worth a whole pig?
Do not believe a word he says. He tried to get me to swallow the story about Cleopatra bathing in donkeys.
Huh? Are you Theodorus' men?
And who are you? He is the Siwan.
I come on his behalf. He'll be joining us shortly with instructions.
Good. The soldiers are reeling, but it won't be long before reinforcements arrive. Come.
Theodoros!
Ready your blades and check your arrows. The Ratos will be back at the camp before sunrise. You're with me, but don't forget, he is mine.
What is your stake in this? This is more about him than it is about your war.
My father grew figs in the Fayum. The best. The Ratos taxed him. An Egyptian has no choice but to pay. One season, the harvest was so poor that my father struggled to give his cut. The Ratos figured him for a cheat. He took a bite of fruit to prove his point. He got a mouthful of worms. His men laughed, but the Ratos was furious. I watched as my father was hanged from his own tree and picked at by every animal in the region. The Ratos embodies the unjust. He is why I am who I am. I need you, Bayek.
Trireme!
The gods have brought us together for this! Justice will be served today! For Egypt!
For your father, Theodoros! The Ratos dies today!
Leave no one alive! Clear the camp! Get out of my way!
Whoa.
Yeah. After him!
You're going to pay!
Target in range! That'll cost you!
Your life ends now!
Die, Marcus!
Die, you Greek puppet! You are planning your way out of this card.
He's in range! Just die then!
Hey, what the... Hey!
Kill the Greek!
Alarm! To battle!
Hey, hold on.
Get him, Theodoros!
Let us overpopulate the Duat!
No one leaves here alive! Do not clean your blades until all are dead!
No getting jumped.
Here you go! There is no escape!
Anything? Nothing.
You'll remember now, huh? May the field of reeds elude you always.
Glory to Theodorus!
Ratos has fallen. Finally, my father's car is at peace. Let's move. We have a long trek ahead.